Has anyone noticed that Christians seem to be getting more and more hostile in the last few years? This be caused by the realization that both Protestantism and Catholicism are shrinking here in the U.S. at a rate of 1% per year, soon to reach a tipping point. The vast majority of those leaving Christianity are now agnostic or atheist of one degree or another. Ever since the moral majority days, it has begun a gradual decline and is projected to be a minority religion in the next couple of decades. Needless to say, this is causing Christians to become one testy group of people. They are taking out their frustrations on atheists. They claim that atheists are all under the control of Satan. They even claim that former believers who are now atheists were never Christians to begin with. Recently, I have heard Christians tell me, as an argument, that the number of people who don't believe in God are a minority. A God? Christians see atheists as more of an enemy than any other, even fundamentalist Muslims who have proven they will kill Christians or anyone in the name of their God. They are aligning themselves with other gods and religions in opposition to atheists. Anyone who knows Christians know that they pick and choose what they want to believe from the Bible and ignore the parts that are uncomfortable. Most of them have not read more than a small percentage of their book. Many come off as ignorant and proud of it, but even this is not an excuse for not knowing this is not what their God wants. Let's take a look. This verse is claimed to be the words of God spoken to Moses. Exodus chapter 20 verse 3, "Thou shalt have no other gods before me." Yes, there it is, big number 1 in the Big Ten. Do atheists have other gods? Let's move on. Exodus chapter 20 verse 4, "Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image." Do atheists make graven images to any gods? Exodus chapter 20 verse 5, "Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them." Do atheists bow down to other gods or idols? In the 13th chapter of Deuteronomy, God orders believers to kill those who believe in other gods or proselytize for other gods, not atheists. Since the Bible God used up 2 of his Big Ten on commanding that people not worship other gods or make idols, you should take it pretty seriously. He could have used these commandments to forbid rape, slavery, child abuse, or state the golden rule, but he didn't. He absolutely hates people worshiping other gods and idols. Christians love to quote Psalms 14:1 to atheists in an effort to shame them. Since Christians are the first to cry out of context, I always find this worth a chuckle. The rest of that verse they fail to quote says, "They are corrupt, they have done abominable works, there is none that doeth good." Even Christians know the second part of this verse is blatantly false, so they dishonestly take the first part of the verse out of context. Anyway, when this partial verse is quoted to me, I now respond from the inspired book of George, part of the Newest Testament. George chapter 1 verse 1, "A man is wiser who worships no God than is the man who worships the wrong one." So I ask you Christians, why are atheists the target of your ire, when your God clearly hates folks who worship other gods and make graven images more than unbelievers? Only a fool picks the wrong fight and ignores the commandments of their God.
내 80% 에야 에라